Hi, welcome to day 8. We got Feed the Woozle today. This is a newer one too, yet another one I stole from my son and started using in therapy. But it's a good one, and there are so many things with this one because it's a really good one for kids that need to get up and move around. I seriously just played this with a group of my 4th graders that I work with. They loved it. And we were actually just working on articulation, but just playing it, doing something different, moving, it was fun for them. Okay, so you have different actions you can do that are on the card. The spinner, my spinner's broken, right, so lots of different actions that you do on the way to feed the woozle. There's some fine motor with handling the spoon and getting it in his mouth, right? So it's really a cooperative game too. There's no, okay, let's do this one. Okay, here we are on, cut. Hey, welcome to day 8. We are here with Feed the Woozle. All right, he is a fun friend to have around for learning and play. And even my big kids love this one. I seriously played this with my 4th graders. They wanted to play it the other day. And they were just working on their sounds, not working on any language goals or anything, but you know, it's just fun and different and unique and something other than learning in a more traditional way. So this one has some gross motor things involved and some fine motor with the spoon, right? And good for kinesthetic learners who need to move their body around to help them learn. Okay, so there's different actions on the spinner. And there's lots of different gross foods that the woozle likes. So that's kind of fun and funny. And they all have good describing words, right? So it's just good practice for those describing type of words. Okay, so there's lots to do with this. Oh, I'm gonna get a baseball sandwich and a hairy pickle. Oh, that sounds so yummy, right? Look at that green and hairy pickle. Okay, here you go, Mr. Woozle. I'm gonna put it in your mouth. Right, we can work on there's lots of good sounds to work on this one too. Like if you're working on S-blends, spoon, spin, right? Lots of repetition with those. Again, good describers on this. Sandy pizza, cheesy slipper, okay? And they're foods, but they're gross foods, okay? But those are all good. A lot of them too there's some bigger words like popsicle, lollipop, multisyllabic words. And those are great for just working on like syllabification, knowing how many syllables are in a word. Popsicle, 3 claps, right? They can jump. Broccoli, lollipop, all of those are good ones that come in this. Well, here's a fuzzy donut and a muddy meatball. So lots of good just sounds and speech to work on, and they love this one to talk about, right? And getting that pretend play, turn taking in, describing the different foods. Oh, it's a blue fish on that cupcake. That looks super delicious. I love fuzzy donuts. What kind of donuts do you like? Here's frog leg ice cream. I love chocolate ice cream. What about you? Tell me your favorite ice cream. All right, so there's lots of ways we can just use this as a foundation for conversation and play and expanding language that way. Okay, so, and planning, right? We've got to kind of have do our multiple step thing here. Spin, get our food, carry it to the woozle, right? So we have to have a sequence of events that we do, which is great too for executive function and following directions and memory, right? All of that goes into it. So this is a really fun one for a lot of different ages, and there's actually, even in terms of the directions, you know, there's different levels of play. So it starts at 3 to 4 years and recommended to 5 and 6, but seriously, even my older kids love it. And right, the name of the game is to have fun and be silly and find connection and work on skills through that. So have fun with the woozle.